Australia is the largest country in Oceania and ranks 6th in the world in terms of area. According to International Monetary Fund, Australia is the 30th largest economy. Per capita income ranked 10 in the world. Economic growth has enabled the Australian government to invest heavily in defence, allied and modern way. The Royal Australian Navy is considered to be the most allied water combat force in the South Pacific. The Royal Australian Navy can perform campaigns worldwide. They have 47 military vessels of all kinds, about more than 14,000 permanent personnel and 8,500 rivers. In the context of China's increasing influence in the South China Sea and the East China Sea, the Royal Australian Navy has made plans to strengthen its naval power. They have officially launched 2 Canberra-class landing helicopter docks. According to the Royal Australian Navy, 2 HMAS Canberra and HMAS Adelaide will provide the country with one of the world's most advanced landing force deployment systems. They will contribute to direct protection of the country and national interest, as well as allow large-scale domestic and regional humanitarian support. It can be said that 2 Canberra-class will be a game changer for Australia's military power in Asia-Pacific in the near future. Even the top Chinese scholars have paid special attention to both Canberra-class ships and the Royal Australian Navy. According to Chinese media, Australia is considered to be the most influential country in the South China Sea, the maritime area that China is trying to strengthen. The operation of both Australian Navy Canberra-class ships will become the biggest threat to Beijing's strategy in the South China Sea. Commissioned in 2015, the HMAS Adelaide is the second of 2 Australia's landing helicopter dock carrier. Construction of the ship started at Navantia Spanish shipyard with steel cutting in February 2010. The ship was laid down in February 2011 and launched in July 4, 2012. This ship and her sister, HMAS Canberra, are the largest ship ever built for the Royal Australian Navy. The amphibious shuttle ships are also known as landing helicopter docks. These ships provide the Australian Defence Force with one of the most capable and sophisticated air, land, sea amphibious deployment systems in the world. The Canberra-class design is based on the warship Juan Carlos I, built by Navantia for the Spanish Navy. The ship is divided into 112 modules, which are built and fitted out as discrete units and then consolidated together to form the completed ship. The Adelaide incorporates a conventional steel monohull with a superstructure placed on the starboard side of the flight deck. The shallowest possible draft allows the vessel to operate in shallow waters that are common in the littoral regions. The ship is 230 meters long overall, with a maximum beam of 32 meters and a maximum draft of 7.08 meters. At full load, Adelaide will displace 27,500 tons, making her the largest vessel to serve in the Royal Australian Navy. The landing helicopter dock is powered by a combined diesel and gas turbine propulsion system, integrating LM2000 gas turbine and 2-man 16V3240 diesel generators. The ship is also equipped with 2 Siemens azimuth thrusters and 2 bow thrusters. The propulsion system provides a maximum speed of 20 knots and a range of 6,000 nautical miles. The ship comprises 4 main decks, including ground decks and heavy vehicle deck, main accommodation deck, hangar and light vehicle deck, and flight deck. The ram at the stern of the ship provides access to the well dock. The heavy vehicle is accessed through two lateral ram doors on the starboard side. A fixed ram on the port side allows the vehicle to move between the heavy and light vehicle decks. The ground deck normally accommodates 4 LCM-1E amphibious landing craft. 4 additional rigid-hulled inflatable boats can be carried during emergency situations. The ground deck is also capable of housing landing craft, utilities, amphibious vehicles, and landing craft air cushions. The flight deck can be operated 6 MRH-90 style helicopters or 4 Chinook style helicopters simultaneously in conditions up to sea state 5. A mix of MRH-90 transport helicopters and S-70B Seahawk anti-submarine helicopters will be carried. Up to 8 can be stored in the hangar deck, and the light vehicle deck can be repurposed to fit other 10. The ship can accommodate up to 1,400 personnel, including 400 ship's company and 1,000 MREC troops. The crew accommodation facilities are located in the main accommodation deck and crew cabins, messing, medical rooms, galley, office spaces, and recreation facilities. The ship is equipped with modern command and control and combat system, including a Sharp 9 LV Mark IV combat management system. The central suite includes a Sea Giraffe 3D surveillance radar and a Vampire NG infrared shot and track system. The ships are fitted with defensive system and weaponry, including 4 Rafale Typhoon 25mm remote weapon systems, 6 12.7mm machine guns, an ANSQL-25 Nixie tow torpedo decoy, and a nuclear missile decoy. Defense against aircraft and larger targets is to be provided by escort vessels and air support from the Royal Australian Air Force. The Adelaide and Canberra also took part in RIMPAC 2016, but it was sent back to port at the same time in 2017 as the Canberra with the same problems. Given that both ships, which were commissioned around the same time, had similar problems at the same time, might very well hint at design problems. One of the problems appeared to have been that faulty engine seals were leaking oil into different engine areas. On January 5, 2020, Adelaide sailed as part of Operation Bushfire Assist, assisting with the Royal Australian Navy's ongoing efforts to have evacuate people from bushfire zones that have become cut off by road and air due to conditions. The video of the HMAS Adelaide has ended. Thank you for watching. What about your views on this vessel? Leave it in the comments section. If you find this video interesting, give me a thumbs up and do not forget to subscribe to support the channel. Goodbye and see you again.